The 13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
The weather ball is lighting up green this morning as we stand Spartan strong in solidarity with Michigan State University.
And of course, that is sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. But it is important to know meteorologist Samantha Jacks is tracking several inches of snow today. Sam, winter weather advisory in place across the state as well.
Yeah, and that's of course why our weather ball is blinking bright there, as well as we have snow showers building in, as well as even some sleet. Enough so that the National Weather Service did go ahead and issue those winter weather advisories across the region. And let's start off with a look at our satellite and radar. It's a quiet morning commute. You are going to be smooth sailing, making it into work today, but you should expect there to be a little bit of a longer evening commute. Maybe bring a snack along with you as you head home from work, because it could take a little bit of extra time. Other than that, cloud coverage lingering overhead, and this is the low pressure system down to the south of us that is wreaking this havoc. And you can see it's not just snowfall here in West Michigan. We also have severe thunderstorm warnings associated with it, flash flood warnings, and severe thunderstorm watches. Now that of course is not going to impact us here in West Michigan as we remain on the winter edge of this system. Hour by hour forecast though continues to feature increasing chances for snowfall from about 9 to 10 o'clock this morning. There is going to be a dividing line though of who sees snowfall and who sees a wintry mix right from the start of this system. That will mainly be along the I-94 corridors that they start to experience a wintry mix of both sleet, snow, and rain. Then as we transition into the afternoon hours, that line starts to inch its way up during peak daytime heating hours. Everyone through Ionia, stretching down through Allegan County, will likely experience sleet mixing in with snowfall. Those of us to the north of that though, dense snowfall is expected. It will fall heavy at times, reducing visibility throughout portions of our evening commute. Really going to slow things down in terms of that reduced visibility. As for how much of this is really going to stick to the ground, I think it's going to take some time for it to start to stick to our roadways. We've been so warm for so long that it likely will be wet on the roadways, at least for the first couple hours of this system. Here's a look at our snowfall totals though. We are anticipating 4 to 6 plus inches of snowfall the further north and west that you travel. Likely going to see a large swath of snow set up in that 6+ range, especially just north of where that wintry mix is anticipated. But the further south and east that you travel, that's where we're mixing in some of that sleet, which is why those snowfall totals are going to be lower, although that could create a concern in terms of a glaze of ice on the road. So overall winter impacts, medium chances for some ice buildup. We also are of course going to see that reduced visibility and travel concerns mainly during our evening commute. We are not going to see any school closures today because of this system, but we likely will see some isolated school closures, especially for our northern zone, Baldwin, Fremont, Big Rapids, down through Greenville, and even portions of northern Kent County as we transition into your early Friday morning. So that is something to be mindful of. The rest of your 13 on your side 10-day forecast. We do have cooler temperatures sticking around for Friday, so it's not going to melt away just then, but then by the weekend, climbing into the upper 30s to mid 40s, melting away whatever we do receive.